This is Dolly Pratt. Pratt. Sorry.
Brat.
Bear with me too. This is my first time doing something like this. She's an elder from Saskatchewan.
Tansidiawal, tapay kwayas kutakayay. I've known Ruby for 45 years. Now, I am one of the treaty people, and I've been reading treaties for the last 6 weeks. And I've been reading the Indian Act. When the treaties were made, my great-grandfather signed for them. And the resources were not in the treaties. Supposedly the resources still belong to us. But they are taking them away. And we have to fight for them. Because we have grandchildren, we have great-grandchildren, we have great-great-grandchildren. Not only for us, but for the white people too. Those tankers come down, it's going to ruin all the water. We need water to live. I want to thank everybody, and I want to thank the Cowichan people for allowing me to be here yelling at them. I've been yelling for a long time, believe me. Ever since I was 4 years old when they threatened to arrest my mother. The RCMP came to arrest my mother and I hung on to her skirt. And they were going to take her to jail because she sold a cow that belonged to the Department of Indian Affairs. The only thing is, they didn't belong to the Department of Indian Affairs. My dad bought the cattle. So my dad was very, very angry, and he went to town. When he came back, my mom phoned for him to come back from work. He was working at another reservation. So he came back, and he went up in the attic and got his little tin box out, got his papers out, bill of sales for the cattle. And he went into town, and he threw them on the counter of the RCMP. He said, "You got a yellow stripe down your leg. It should be down your back." He said, "You have no business picking on women, and you stay away from my wife." He said, "She deserves respect as much as yours does." He threw the papers there. He said, "I bought the cattle. They do not belong to the Department of Indian Affairs. They belong to me." So that's why I'm here today. I learned how to fight for myself and for our rights since I was 4 years old. And I've been doing it ever since. I walked to Oka from Saskatoon. That's where my flag's been. This is the climax of what started back in 1969 when John Cowichan wrote the White Paper Policy. And Trudeau tried to implement it. I led the first demonstration down Douglas Street and scared the living daylights out of the people. They said, "The Indians are on the warpath, they're going to kill us," and they're running all over the place. And we just kept on walking and singing right to the Parliament buildings. So here I go again, you know. I just said the other day that I'm going to keep going, and the day I lie in my coffin, if there's a demonstration, I'll get up and join you. We've got to get through to Harper. Let's get rid of Harper. He's selling the whole country to China, so we got to get rid of him.